All right, Shalom. First and foremost, give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Kakodash. Double honors to elder apostles, a great millstone that rule well and taught me his truth, peace, love, and blessings also to you sincere laborers out there on the highways and byways. I make your bodies a living sacrifice, and also blessings to you few sisters out there listening and learning. I'm thy fellow servant, Kanakla, coming at you once again another lesson, Lord's will, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. This lesson is edifying and exhorting. All right. And get right into it. I was doing some deliveries tonight, and as you can see here on the left side of the screen, post production. All right, you have what you see, a statue of who they call Buddha. All right, and it's a false god, it's an idol. All right, we're not gonna really get into the history of of Buddha, etc. Just do a easy Google search and find out all about them. But as you can see to the right of your screen, dude named Logan, and I had his food doing the deliveries here, and as you can see the notes, customer notes, leave at door by the Buddha statue. All right, and that's the food he wanted me to put by the Buddha statue. Now I wasn't able to take a picture of the statue because I left my phone in the car. All right, sometimes I take my phone with me, but sometimes I'm just going to drop the food off, I leave it in the car. So I was able to screenshot the notes that he left, but the actual photograph of the statue that he had there, I didn't get a picture of it, but here it is. I researched, I Google searched Buddha statue, and look, that's just how it looked right there. All right, that little demon sitting right there. Okay, but anyways, this, which is, I took something spiritual from this. Now, the scriptures say, "Be not righteous over much." All right, why should thou destroy thyself? So, even if I was to place the food there, okay, I'm working. If I want to caught it, it is what it is. But the point being is that, that's the scriptures speak about the first commandment: "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." All right, and that's what these people do. All right, now, today, and even in the ancient world. All right, and nothing new underneath the sun. They offer gifts and food unto these gods, man. All right, you see certain, you know, uh, whether it be burnt sacrifices, offerings, fruits, and so on and so forth. There's a priesthood on the left hand side, just how there's a righteous priesthood on the right hand side. Okay, but anyways, let's get right into these scriptures, because I was pretty pumped about this, man. Like, yeah, you tried to get me. That's Satan, man. All right, this is 1 Peter 5 verse 8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil," and that word vigilant means to watch. Specifically, it means to watch, give strict attention to, be cautious, be active. All right. The scriptures say, be vigilant, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking who he may devour. But that's why the elect, we on a different frequency, man. All right, we understand the battle. We understand that there's a spiritual war taking place. So we moving in a whole different mindset, man. All right, we move, man. The way we move is so beautiful. Okay, it's Ephesians 6 verse 12. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." So the moral of the story is, he told me to offer that food unto that idol. And, out of all the places in the little area in front of his door, he wanted me to place it by that statue. Right now, rather he was consciously doing this or not, the point being is that was a spiritual moment. But I set the shit way on the opposite side of the statue. Now, it's again, the balance, and I'm not, saying, oh, the Lord would have destroyed me, or no. It's just spiritual, man. It's just the point of acknowledging that's having that spiritual awareness of the battle, man. This is a spiritual battle, okay? Offering unto idols and shit, man. Offering unto his little demon, his God, man. No, sir, they not the elect. This is Matthew 24, verse 24. And it says, for there shall arise false Christs, it's Christ, we know his name is Yahushai, but false anointed ones, if you will, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders. And so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. All right, if it was possible, but you can see, hopeful members of the elect, we don't know, but, I believe and I hope, but hopeful members of the elect, we walk in a whole, look, you can't get us. All right, we part elect, we got this knowledge. As it stands now, we got this knowledge. You can't get us with this bullshit. Just like right now, you got all this witchcraft going on television, or trying to, people trying to take the vaccination and get the jabs in the arm. They trying to convince you to pretty much participate in all this witchcraft. All right, to take the witch's brew, all right, the witch's cocktail that they done mixed up, and they want you to take it now. No, you can't deceive us. And ultimately, what the deception of taking that mark of the beast RFID chip, you ain't gonna be able to deceive the elect. And this is just an example, man, to show you, brothers, our eyes are open, man, to the spiritual battle. 2/3 of our people, they're losing the spiritual war because they're walking by sight. All right, the scriptures say we walk by faith, not by sight, man. All right, so we seeing with that third eye, we got that spiritual eyesight. All right, so he wasn't able to get me with this bullshit, man. All right, because bro's always in the spirit, man. All right, we gonna search this stuff out. All right, we gonna see the Lord's gonna reveal these. The spirit is on us, man. This is Sirach 30 verse 19. It said, what good doeth the offering unto an idol, for neither can it eat nor smell. Whew, let's run that back. Sirach, Ecclesiastes, and the Apocrypha 30 verse 19. What good doth the offering unto an idol, for neither can it eat nor smell. So is he that is persecuted of the Lord. All right. Neither eat nor smell. That what good is offering unto that idol? Nice try. Okay. Now, average Jake that don't got this knowledge, that's not in the know, that's not walking with the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, he would have said it right there in front of the statue. All right, causing you to go the hell off, man. All right, what the Lord said. Let me get that real quick. All right, in Romans, preserve. Bear with me, because this, I'm just going off the spirit on this, man. All right. Square say I have preserved me 7,000 men in Romans that haven't bowed down to the image of Baal. All right. The Lord got his men preserved. All right. It's in Romans, I believe. All right. It's acting up right now. Baba Shah, bear with me. Bear with me. All right, because they're not going to be able to get us, man. Salakia. All right, here we go. All right, so this is Romans. All right, see, now it's not even showing up. All right, that's cool. All right, this is, Romans 11. All right. Romans 11 verse, I'll start up a few verses. Bear with me. Romans 11 verse. I started 2. Romans 11:2 says, the Most High hath not cast away his people, which he foreknew. What ye not what the scripture saith of Elias, how he maketh intercession to the Most High against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed thy prophets and digged down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. So the prophet Elijah, he thought he was Slacker, was Elisha, Elijah? Forgive me. I forget the exact moment, but he thought he was the only one left. All right, or the only man of the Most High left, only man of God, so to say, left. But what the Lord said, verse 4, Romans 11:4. But what said the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. All right, so who ain't gonna worship these false gods, man? Who not gonna worship the beast in his image? The Most High has preserved men that it is impossible for them to worship these other gods, man. All right, to bow down to these gods, and that's what it was, because it's not me, but the Lord has got us so cut, man, and got us so, man, he got us so cut, man, that they not gonna be able to do nothing against us, man. They not gonna catch us up with none of this witchcraft, none of this sorcery, none of these demonic vibes, man. Okay, so we're gonna close out with little edification. 1 Corinthians 8 verse 1. 1 Corinthians 8 verse 1, it says, now as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing yet as he ought to know. All right. But if any man love the Most High, the same is known of him. All right. As concerning therefore eating of those things that are offered in sacrifice unto idols. So you see that, all right, that's what people do. They offer food unto idols, sacrifice food unto idols. All right, and that's what this individual, your boy Logan, wanted me to do. He wanted me to offer unto his demonic ass demon Buddha. All right, he almost said a so-called curse word, but that bastard, man, that fucking bastard, man, you not gonna get us, man. All right, you ain't, man. Come on, man, stop playing around. It says, and as concerning therefore the eating of those things that are offered in sacrifice unto idols. But this is, like I say, this is the balance of the lesson. Like, let's say I was to do it. All right, let's say, a brother that probably just coming to the truth, this happened to him, and he just put it there. He don't know. All right, he don't know. And once again, it's not being over righteous. You on your job, you sit it down or whatever the case may be. But that's why I said that's why it says, now as things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge, but knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing yet as he ought to know. So that will be myself. All right, I have knowledge of these things being offered. I have knowledge and wisdom of the things pertaining to things being offered unto idols. All right, but it says, but if any man love the Most High, the same is known of him. As concerning therefore the eating of those things that are offered in sacrifice unto idols, we know that an idol is nothing in the world, and that there is none other God but one. So that's the knowledge. We know that, hey, it's only one God. So even Buddha, we know Buddha ain't no real God. All right, that's just a statue that somebody carved and made. All right, that has no power, that can't eat, smell, touch, move, or anything. All right, so that's the knowledge. All right, that's the knowledge, and that's how how can I put it? You're not offended by that. You on a level to that you don't give that statue any power. You know it doesn't have any power, so you don't even acknowledge it as an idol. But that's something that has to take place within the mind. All right, and that takes time. All right, it says verse 5, it says, for though there be that are called gods, plural, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many and lords many, but to us there is but one God, the Father, of whom are all things, and we in him, and done. It's like in one Lord Yahushai, by whom are all things, and we by him. Howbeit, there is not in every man that knowledge. So it's not in every man that knowledge. All right. So it says, for some with conscience of the idol unto this hour eat it as a thing offered unto an idol, and their conscience being weak is defiled. Okay, so they conscious, pretty much like a weak mind. They're not on a level yet. All right, they're not on a level. So if something was offered unto an idol and they eat it, it'll mess them up. It'd be like, they'd be like, damn man, I sinned. So likewise, if a brother was to get caught up in, and he, let's say he was to, or myself, if I didn't have this knowledge and I was to place the food there, all right, then, let's say this conversation was to come up and, like, oh shit, brother, you offered unto an idol. And then, then I get offended and I'm like, oh shit, I'm all down, my sin, scripture say, let not your sins weigh you down, and I'm all feeling bad and shit. But hey, a brother that's on a level, he'll pretty much be like, whatever the case, because I could have placed it right there. I'm on a job, got to be over righteous. I'm on a job. I could have placed it right there, and not have done it. But I was just drawing water out of this situation, how the elect, that spiritual mindset, man, we aware of all this Satan, man. Ephesians 6 chapter, we aware, we're vigilant. Our eyes are open, man. I'm doing this for exhortation, comforting to show, man, brothers, man, we winning this war. All right, we winning, man. We are aware. Our eyes are open. Scripture say, blessed are your eyes for they see, man. So we up to par, man. All right, this is so beautiful, man. It's just so beautiful to me. It's very beautiful, man. That, like I say, if I would have, it wouldn't have made a big difference. But I set it way on the opposite side of the statue. Like, no, I'm not sending this food nowhere near the statue. I'm gonna put it over here, But it just blew my mind, about that spiritual awareness. That's all. All right. But we're gonna get back into it. Is 1 Corinthians 8 and 7 again. It says, howbeit there is not in every man that knowledge, for some with conscience of the idol unto this hour eat it as a thing offered unto an idol, and their conscience being weak is defiled. All right. So they don't know that, look, man, that God has no power. That's nothing. Don't worry about it. Pray over it. Pray over the meat or whatever, the food that was sacrificed unto that idol, and you'll be good. Don't worry about it. All right. So verse 8, it says, but meat commendeth us not to the Most High, for neither if we eat are we better. All right. And neither if we eat not are we the worse. So in this case, spiritually, all right, I was aware. Okay, so it'd be like unto me eating, I took it and I sat it, to the opposite side. All right, because I'm aware. But even if I was to set it in front of it, all right, that's like, me eating. All right, but it says, neither if we eat not are we the worse. Okay, so it's kind of like I did both. I ate not because I set it on the opposite side. All right, but at the same time, I was aware of it. Okay, so if hopefully this is making sense, Lord's will. But it's like I ate and I ate not because I knew. Okay, but I set it on the opposite side, way on the opposite side. So it's like I didn't eat. So it's beautiful how it all played out. It says, but meat commendeth us not to the Most High, for neither if we eat are we better. All right, so once again, it doesn't matter whether I would have put it in front of it or not. Okay, it don't matter. All right, we are covered by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. If we believe and we have faith, we're covered, man. Okay? It says, neither if we eat not are we the worst, but take heed lest by any means this liberty of yours become a stumbling block to them that are weak. All right? So, you eating things offered unto idols, and then, you on a level to understand, like, look, this has no power over us, man. Yahweh Shem Yahshai is one God. All right, but somebody just coming to the truth, they see you like, oh shit, you eating meat offered unto idols, and that become a stumbling block unto him. He stopped, it, 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 it he's not grounded, so it can pretty much mess with his faith. All right, in Yahweh Shem Yahshai, because he see a man that believes in Yahweh Shem Yahshai doing it, so it'll mess up his faith if he's not grounded. Okay, so it says, for if any man see that he which, all right, I'll read verse 9 again. It says, but take heed lest by any means this liberty of yours become a stumbling block to them that are weak, because we are at liberty. All right, Yahweh Shai liberated us, all right, from the law, man, from the judgment of the law. Okay, but do that mean we just go off? No. All right, we're at liberty. So what? We have to serve Yahweh Shai. All right, it says, for if any man see that thee which has knowledge sit at meat in the idol's temple, shall not the conscience of him which is weak be emboldened to eat those things which are offered to idols? All right. So it says, for if any man see thee which has knowledge and sit at meat in the idol's temple, shall not the conscience of him which is weak be emboldened to eat those things which are offered to idols? And through thy knowledge shall the weak brother perish for whom Yahweh Shai died. So pretty much calls him to lose faith, man, in what you're doing, because you're on a level, but he sees what you're doing. So this is what Paul said. It says, but when ye sin so against the brethren and wound their weak conscience, so you wound their faith. Okay, it says ye sin against Yahweh Shai. So verse 13, wherefore if meat make thy brother to offend, I will not eat no flesh while the world standeth, lest I make my brother to offend, man. All right, so going into don't let your left hand know what your right hand do. And this is a very, very spiritual topic. Pretty much older brothers and younger brothers, certain things you can't do around younger brothers because they're not on a level yet to understand. Okay, but you bring forth this edification, right, and eventually, all right, they'll get it, and then they'll be on a level like you, and then they'll be teaching another brother the same that's just coming into the truth. All right, but that's pretty much it, man. Lord's will, that was edifying. Lord's will, you understood what where I was coming from through the Spirit. Once again, it's probably be a lesson a brother, not every brother will get, but that's pretty much it, man. Lord's will is edifying, but man, they can't get the elect, man. Brothers, the Lord is, man, he put us aware, man, of this spiritual war. Okay, 2/3 they getting slaughtered and cut all over the place. All right, and not aware of these things. But look, here it is right now. We see Esau Edom coming with his wrath and with his witchcraft, and he won't deceive us, and we're gonna get that victory, man. All right, so keep fighting, Akim, the spiritual war. All right, if you need it, pray for spiritual discernment. All right, pray for wisdom. All right, just to Lord open your eyes more to seeing different things, man, because tonight has been a very, very, very spiritual night, man. And I've seen a chariot tonight. I even tried to record it, and I can see it right there moving in front of me. But when I put it on the camera won't pick it up. It was like it was bending the image. The chariot was bending the image, so I couldn't get it on my phone. All right, then I take it off, and I'm like, I see it, but then I put the phone on it, then it will bend it. So I guess it was just for me to see. All right, because for some reason I needed to see that, man. All right, the Lord gave me a sign. So brothers, let's keep fighting, man, in spiritual war. Till next time, say shalom.